Hi, it's Alex. Today I'm going to show you how to get the perfect complexion using my foundation routine. I hope you like it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take a foundation. I'm using Bobbi Brown, and this is water-based, so you really want to shake it up first. And I'm just going to apply it to my fingers. And I used to always use a brush for foundation, applying foundation, but I actually went to the MAC and NARS counter and they used their fingers, and they told me it was best to use my fingers because then you don't waste as much makeup and you can really press it into your face. And it's kind of more, you have more control with your fingers. You just want to get the foundation all over your face. We're just kind of creating a solid canvas right now so that we can add all the pretty colors and shadows later. And we're going to look like a dead person after this because we're going to look so flat and with no dimension, but that's okay. We just want to erase all of the blemishes that we have on our face. And after this, if you have zits or freckles or anything else that you want to cover up, just use some concealer. I even get it on my lips and my eyes. I actually already put a little nude shadow on my eyelid, so I'm not going to put it on my eyelid right now. But usually, before I even put eyeshadow on, I just put the foundation all over. I get it all over my eyelids, all over my lips, just everywhere. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is, I have this little concealer. This is called Dream Lumi. Maybelline makes it. And you can really use any kind of concealer you want. But I like this one, it's easy and cheap. You want to make a little pie piece by your eye right here. There's this triangle, like. This will get rid of any dark circles, and it's really just highlighting where your face needs to be highlighted. And so you want to really just press this in with your fingers right here. And then what we're going to do, you don't have to do this every day. I don't necessarily do this part every single day, but I like to do it. So you want to make a little tree. You want to make a line down your nose, and then you want to make a tree at the top of your forehead. And then if you get redness by your nose at all, you want to use a little bit of concealer right here. And so what this is going to do, this is really going to slenderize your nose, or if you have any bumps in your nose, you just want to really make sure you have a straight line down the middle of your nose. This will draw away from the bumps in your nose and make your nose look really slender, what we're doing right now. So we're highlighting the nose right here. And you can seriously make your nose look tiny doing this. And so yeah, again, this is something you can skip every day if you don't want to do this part. Sometimes I skip it and sometimes I don't. If I'm really getting ready, I do this. You also want to get down here by the lip. Even if you don't have any hair or anything right there, you just want to make sure there's no weird discoloration or anything. Also for redness or anything like that. You just really want to push it into your skin. And when it's highlighted right here, it really helps your eye pop. The next thing I'm going to do is contour the cheekbones right here. And I'm going to use a NARS bronzer. This one is called Laguna. And this is my favorite. You can really use this for any kind of skin tone. Light people use this, dark people can use this. I'm a little bit more olive skinned, a little bit darker, so I use more of this. And then if you have really dark skin, you can use MAC Blunt. This is a blush from MAC. And if you have super light skin, I would probably still go with the Laguna from NARS, but just use a little bit less. You can just do lighter coats. And then there's also tons of things from drugstores that you can use. You can also use this. I'm going to use this too, as well as the NARS Laguna. But I'm also going to use L'Oreal True Match. This is a cheaper one you can get from the drugstore, and you can use this in replace of the NARS. But I'm going to use both of them because not only do I like a contour, I like to also look just very bronzy, and so I'm going to do both of them. So right now I'm going to use an angled kind of a chisel brush thing. I got this set from Costco. They all have a gold handlebar recently, and they are seriously the best brushes. They came with a ton of eyeshadow brushes, and I love it so much. So first I'm going to use the Laguna to just contour my cheekbones. And you want to do like a fishy face so you can really get where you want the shadow. And you want to blend it up by the ear too. So it's not stopping anywhere, you don't have any weird lines, it just blends into your whole face. Then you want to hit your temples. You just want to kind of hit where there should be natural shadows on your face. We're kind of making the perfect shadow and perfect lighting. Even if you don't have the perfect lighting on you, this is going to make it look like you do. Then you want to get that jawline. This is going to create the illusion that you have a really sharp jawline. And if you have a double chin or any loose skin under here, it really takes the emphasis off of that and draws attention towards your jawline. And so you really just kind of want to, if it looks sharp, you just want to blend it in. But really we're just making a number 3 on your face. 3. See, like that. On both sides. Okay. Oh, and then also you want to get the sides of the nose. And if you want to make your nose look super duper tiny, or slenderize it a lot, I get kind of a flat brush like this. And you just go, you can just use any of the bronzers that you have. You just kind of make a line like this on the sides of your nose. Not on the white highlighted part down the center, but just on both of the sides. And then kind of draw like a diamond point down right here, like a little triangle. And then you just kind of want to blend it. This is if you really are trying to make your nose look super tiny or slenderize your nose. And then just kind of blend it. But if you don't really need to do that or want to do it, you can just put some bronzer on both sides of your nose for everyday look. Okay, now that I've contoured a bit, I'm going to go back over where I just shadowed my face with my L'Oreal True Match C8. I think it's in their darkest shade that I'm using. And then I just want to go back over those areas just to really give me a bronzy look, because I like to look really bronze and tan. If you have a larger forehead or you're trying to make your forehead look smaller, you just put some bronzer up at the top, make a shadow up here. Same goes if you have a really round face or a wide face and you want to slenderize it, you put lots of shadows along the sides of your face. I'm not doing that right now because I have a more narrow face, but it's kind of the same thing as, like, if you're wearing black pants, you're going to look super tiny, and then if you're wearing white pants, you're probably going to look bigger. So it's the same thing with the face. Where you put darkness, you're going to look smaller, and it's just going to create the illusion that it's smaller and more narrow. And do not forget to blend into the neck. Because even if you don't want to, or you feel like you're not even wearing enough makeup that it's going to look like you have a mask on, just do it anyways so there's no lines, so it doesn't look like you have any sort of a mask, and so that you're totally blended and it looks really natural. Okay, now it's time for blush. I used to be so scared of blush. I used to think people look so weird with blush. They just have pink on their face. It makes them look like they have tons of makeup on, or I'm not an old mom that needs to wear blush. But no, blush makes you look super natural. It gives you a very young glow, and it just makes it look like you have natural makeup on and like natural color is showing through. and that's why I have loved blush lately. I'm a newbie to blush, and I just started wearing it like 3 months ago, but I can tell more lively and back to life. And I'm going to use Gina from NARS. It's this color. There's tons of drugstore kinds you can also use. Dream Bouncy from Maybelline is also really good. I have this color in Pink Frosting. So today, now that I'm using the Gina from NARS, I'm just going to... Now you just want to take the blush and rub it into the apples of your cheeks, which are right here. And you just want to smile so you know where to put it. I like to use a smaller brush. And kind of just go back. And then you can just blend it in. And that is how you put on flawless foundation to get the perfect complexion. This video only took so long because I was talking the whole time, but usually this can take me like 3 to 4 minutes. It just takes a tiny bit of practice, then you get used to it. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you try some of my tips out and just take what you want, leave what you don't want. Thanks for watching. Bye!